Last year, I was turned on to audiobooks, and one of the first books that I read was a book by Ross Gay, The Book of Delights. And it was indeed a delight to listen to him read his own words. Every day for a period of a year, he wrote a short essay about delight, simply because he wanted to explore what delight was like. And I want to quote this. This is something he wrote. He said, "It didn't take me long to learn that the discipline or practice of writing these essays occasioned a kind of delight radar. Or maybe it was more like the development of a delight muscle, something that implies that the more you study the delight, the more delight there is to study." I love that. And to read his book, the reader might even, as I did, catch on to his game, like catch his draft and start enjoying and delighting and finding these little moments of delight throughout the course of the day. Consider things like nicknames or little phrases or comical comments that we say to ourselves or to others to make us smile or laugh. We all have them. They count as delights. Crazy names. I think about I have a Buddha daughter, also a goddaughter, or a special person that I am entrusted to should anything happen to her parents. Her name is Madame Abruzze. The misunderstanding of a 4-year-old's words, right? And now at 13, when I say it just like that, we both smile and laugh. And Bill and I have these other nicknames. He calls me Lovey La Love. I call him Billy Boy. And they make us smile. Or we go on our walk. We have a walk every day, and there's a horse and a cow in the field. What are they called? Horse Boy and Bull Boy. That's all. Delight. Delight in perceiving, in recognizing, in illuminating the ordinary, unseen, unappreciated, uplifting moments of life that happen every single day, even in a pandemic. To list a few of some of those ordinary delights in a typical, atypical day here in Barrie, we watch wild turkeys in the field. We see deer, we see red cardinals, we see horse boy and bull boy, sunrises, a sky full of stars at night. I smell pine on walks. We speed walk every day trying to beat the time, beat yesterday's time. Can we beat it? Stretching my legs out in the late afternoon with a warm cup of tea. Eating favorite food. Seeing a little boy on a tricycle with his big older brother, probably 5, walking behind him, right? Beautiful. And then there's the seeing of all of you, which is equally delightful. And this morning in the chats, so I see, sometimes I'll notice whatever little chats I can. I notice some of you delight in Bill's shirts, and let me tell you that he also has terrific socks. He wears fun socks every single day. Perhaps I should have him show his feet to you every day. There we go. Today's example. These are the moments that we really appreciate. Delight is a personal pleasure. 2 people may delight in the same thing, but the other person isn't required to feel delight. Delight, when delight is not shared, it kind of dissolves into the moment, into all the other moments. It bleeds in and we lose it. We lose that little moment of uplift. It's like a little fleeting secret, you could say. But to notice them and to make much of them germinates their seeds. And we can collect and catalog them, much like Ross Gay did, and then count them as blessings, as little gifts to ourselves all throughout the day. This is what mindful attending to delight does. It helps us to recognize delight, to notice it, to name it, to feel it, and get acquainted with these familiar occurrences, which are surprisingly hard to see, which is why we want to, with repetition, begin to highlight them. Notice the seeing, the sensing, and the feeling of these ordinary delights, what they look like, what they smell like, taste like, sound like, the imaginative appearances that occur uniquely to you, right? And that this body, heart, mind can really experience. Then delight becomes much more than a concept. It becomes a felt experience, a lived experience. And that lived experience we can begin to use to brighten up inside and as a well, as part of the well of goodwill that we're trying to cultivate. This is the potential of delight. What does it feel like when we smile to ourselves, or laugh to ourselves, or laugh out loud, or sing, or hum? How does that brighten inside? How does that ease and loosen up some of the tightness and tension and angst of the moment? The other thing that delight does is it connects us. It connects us very directly to ourselves and very directly to the moment that is being had, and to us being part of the world at large, right? So this is what I'd like to encourage for all of you today, is to walk through the world like a honeybee looking for nectar, and see what you see. Pause right there. Let attention land on what you've just seen. Name it. Take a breath. Bring attention on back in and feel what it feels like right inside. Oh, delight feels like this. Get to know delight. And then at night, as you're drifting off to sleep, bring them forward again. Recount those delights like you're counting your blessings. Remember them, revisit them, re-feel them, and let yourself fall asleep with delight in the mind. So, this morning I'd like to set the tone. I'd like us to set the tone for your meditation. So if you will, allow us to sing a little ditty that we sing every day coming up to the meditation hall. Okay. Ready? Hi-ho, it's off to work we go, with a big breath in and a big breath out. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go, with a big breath in and a big breath out. Hi-ho, hi-ho.